We've done the master grade last week for the basics skirt with the split. Now this week we're doing master grade for this style C4702. I'm going to show you on the back for this particular process. So if we use our little ruler or grid, whichever you want to use is fine. Our growth needs to be between here and here 6 millimeters, between here and here 3 millimeters. So I've already marked on my X and Y, and I would need to square from the X and Y, little X and Y axis at each point where I want to do the grading. So I've got those marked in already, and I'm going to use my grid to measure the amounts that I require. So as I said, it's a 6 millimeter grade in length, so it's a -6 move, and I'm going to put a little point there, and here at the middle of the waist where the notches are, I'm also going to put a point there, and it's 6 millimeters over, so actually there is where I need my point. I'll put that little cross. Here I've got 6 millimeters up, 12.5 millimeters out, and I need to place my cross or my dot around about there. Let me just check that on the other corner as well. Interesting. So that's 2, 4, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 12.5 this way, and 6 millimeters in height. 12.5 millimeters in width, nothing in height. 12.5 millimeters in width and 3 in length. And down here 3 only in length. Okay, so that's my size larger. Then I use my block and I just mark in those different points. So from here to here, from here down to here, I'm going to mark in the whole corner here. Oh. And then blend back in up here. At the hem, mark in my seam allowance, blend the hem. At the front, at the waist, and at the side seam, waist. And then my little notch was there. So there's blending those sections together. For the smaller size, same numbers, different direction. So smaller size, shortening it by 6. And here, moving it down by 6 and towards me by 6. And here at the corner, down and 12.5. Here at the side seam, 12.5. Between there and there, 12.5. Back this way, 12.5. And shortening it 3 millimeters. So it'll be about there. Whoop. Just check that. Yep. And the centre front shortened 3 millimeters, connecting the sections. So I'm just making sure I've got an equal distance all the way down the centre back. Okay, so there's my 8, 10 and 12. That's the master method for the skirt. The master method for the waistband, again I'll do a different section. So this one here, I'm going to work on this section here. So let me just take my page down so it doesn't move. Okay, so to get it larger, I need to increase this way by 12.5 millimeters. Silly me, I've forgotten to mark them in. Oh dear. Starting to get tired. Okay, so there's 12.5 there. If I line up that section with the 12.5, it'll be tracing all the way around and then blending back. Same here. That's the size 12, size 10, and the size 8. We need to do the opposite. So 12.5 in this direction, 12.5 in this direction. I think I missed doing my notch before, so I'll just make sure I've got that one marked in as well. And here we go, 12.5. So those corners matching up. Blending back with my pattern piece and then marking halfway between to put the notch. Blending here. Okay, so there's my 8, my 10 and my 12, all going through the same corner, angled here. So yeah, that's a size smaller and one size larger. If I wanted to go 2 sizes larger, I would obviously need to double my measurements. So instead of doing 12.5 at these points, I would need to do 25. So that's 12 and 12 and 1 is about there. 12 and 12 is 24, and one more to make it 25 is around about there. So all of these sections, all of the sizes rather, will be the same. They'll stack up one on top of the other. This will be the same line, a common line for every size. It's just at this end that we're growing for this particular pattern. So making sure that I line it up with the x-axis and the y-axis. And then blending it back. And halfway between the two is where I'm putting my notch. And then again blending back. Moved a bit then. Blending back here. Okay, and there's my size 14. So the master method of grading for the waistband and back skirt.